YouTube, how the devil are you doing? It's Girl King checking in again. I hope that you are fine and dandy. So today we're going to take a look at this. What is this? That is an empty cardboard box, but what's inside? We'll find out. So this is what is inside. It is the Whale Shark Pro Airbank inflatable stand-up paddleboard pumping machinery device that pumps up lots of things, sofas, mattresses, any sort of inflatable thing that you might have. But it has a 7,000 milliamp hour battery inside there, so it can do it without being tethered to your car or your wall socket, which is quite a good thing to have. However, it does also have, in this little tray, a 12 volt plug, so you can plug that into your car and use your car power to pump up whatever it is you're pumping up as well, which is a handy little feature to have. In the box you do also get an AC adapter, which we don't need right now, and you do also get another 12 volt one that just charges the power bank. It doesn't, you can't use this and the pump at the same time. This is just to charge it, not to sort of use to pump up. That's the one that's fixed to it. And in the box you also get a handful of other sort of adapters and things to pump up various different things that I've already sort of mentioned. And another thing to note is you get a couple of these washers that are orange, but you do also get a white one in there. Depending on what it is you're blowing up, you need to check the thickness of the washer because it might not be compatible. And by that I mean I had to change this washer here to the white one. It was orange out of the box, but I had to put the white one on that fits my inflatable stand-up paddleboard much better than the orange one that was attached to this originally. A really neat thing about this is that it's got a carry handle, but the hose is sort of stowed away on the actual pump itself, and we have two different ends here. So this one's got a nice thread in it that goes on the pump. It's just got a nice little screw-in head. We'll come into that in a bit. And on this end, as we've already sort of touched, this is a removable head that screws on there, so you can change the adapter on the end of your hose for different things. It's quite a handy little thing to have. So before we get into some real world usage of this pump, there are a couple of notable things that I've not mentioned just yet. I did say it got a 7,000 milliamp hour battery, which is not just to pump up your inflatable things. It also has a USB-A port just there, so you can plug any device in there and charge your devices up as well. So next to the USB-A port is the port where you'll be plugging your charger into, whether it be the 12 volt one or the home socket one. When it was delivered to me, there was one bar on the battery monitor, but it takes 2.5 hours to fill completely, which I think isn't too bad. The buttons here, I can press that and go up in pressure, I can press that and go down in pressure. Top button, if I press and hold that, I can turn it off, or if I double click it, that turns the pump on. So I suppose we best see it in action. So to use the pump, we put the winged nut on this threaded end that is denoted as inflate, and we attach the other end of the hose to the board as you normally would. Now this board is 10'6" and it is a capacity of 245 litres. I set the pump to 18 psi. The pump will auto shut off if it gets to that pressure. Now it might get a bit noisy here, just to show you the noise. My watch says around about 80 decibels the pump is at now, and then after about a minute the pump kicks into a different sound and we get up to about 85-ish psi. Now this board took 8 minutes and 20 seconds ish to get up to 18 psi. So we can also deflate just by putting the hose on the deflate side and connecting it to the board as you normally would. And when you do that, it is a little bit quieter in there, but do bear in mind that there is no auto shut off when you are deflating, so you need to keep an eye on it because you don't want to damage your board. So this next board is a little bit bigger. It is a 12-foot board with a capacity of 285 litres. Now I'm going to pump this board up to 20 psi, which is the maximum that this pump will go, so it is going to take a little bit longer, but we're going to time it again. So it took 10 minutes and 30 seconds ish to get to that 20 psi. Now this next board is a beast. It is 12'6" in length and it has a capacity of 361 litres, so it is the biggest out of the 3 boards. The pump says it'll pump 5 boards up. Now I pumped 3 up and deflated 3, and I had 1 bar of battery left, so for me it is absolutely perfect because it pumps and deflates all my boards as I need. And the fact that it got this board up to 20 psi in about 16 minutes 15 seconds ish is just fantastic. So there we have it, that is the Whale Shark Pro Airbank. Now I bought this with my own money from Amazon UK, and they retail for £139.99 on Amazon, but very occasionally they are reduced in price. Don't know why, they just do it. They'll do it for a week or so and then it'll go back up to price. So I paid $89.99 for this delivered. I don't have Prime, I just got the free delivery option. It took 2 days to get here and it's perfect. It has been very handy to have. I've used it on 3 or 4 different outings now and it's been great each time. It's never let me down, and I'm going to continue using it until it does. Hopefully it never will, but we never know. If you have any questions about it, just put them down below. I shall get back to you as soon as I possibly can. If you like this video, there is a button specifically for that. If you're not a subscriber already, please consider doing so. Thanks for watching, take care, see you on the next one.